Hi, hi all the students. So today we are going to learn about the Environmental Impact Assessment, EIA. Okay, what is EIA or Environmental Impact Assessment? Environmental assessment is the assessment of the environmental consequences, okay, the positive or negative effect of a plan, policy, program, or actual projects prior to the decision to move forward with the proposed action. So before they proceed with some action, some plan, some program, some policy, they need to assess the impact upon the environment. Okay, in this context, the terms environmental impact assessment EIA is usually used when applied to actual projects by individuals or companies, and the term strategy environmental assessment C applies to policies, plan, and programs most often proposed by organs of state. Okay, it is tool of environmental management forming a part of project approval and decision making. So before they make decision to proceed or not to proceed, they have to assess, okay, what will happen to the environment if they proceed, what will not happen, what will happen if they don't proceed. Okay, it is as simple as that. Environmental assessment may be governed by rules of administrative procedure regarding public participation and documentation of decision making, and may be subject to judicial review. So it is very serious matter, because if there is something happen to the environment, it cannot be undone. Okay. Okay, the purpose of the assessment is to ensure that the decision makers, the policy makers, consider the environmental impacts when deciding whether or not to proceed with a project. The International Association for Impact Assessment, IAIA, defines an environmental impact assessment as the process of identifying, predicting, evaluating, and mitigating the biophysical, social, and other relevant effects of development proposal prior to major decision being taken and commitments made. So in here we can see that the material development is not the only things that they think of, but it's also regarding the well-being of the environment. Environmental Impact Assessment in Malaysia. EIA is a study to identify, evaluate, and communicate information about the impact of prescribed project on the environment. It covers a wide scope and criteria such as buffer zone, air pollution, water pollution, geology, hydrology, social and cultural, ecology, land value, and etc. So as we can see here, there are a lot of things that must be considered before the decision makers or the government or a company wants to proceed with a project. EIA study has to be conducted by environmental consultants who are registered with the Department of Environment under EIA Consultant Registration Scheme. So it means that the person who want to consult or to conduct the assessment must be the one who is registered and reliable. UITM A&A Laboratory happens to be the first Malaysian university affiliated environmental laboratory. Okay, so in here, I would like to brief about this UITM A&A laboratory. A&A Scientific Resources Sdn Berhad manages the operation of UITM A&A laboratory. It received its accreditation from the Department Standard Malaysia (DSM) in 1995 under the Laboratory Accreditation Scheme of Malaysia (SAMM) MS ISO/IEC 17025. UITM A&A Laboratory is a joint entity when A&A Scientific Resources Sdn Berhad officially formed an alliance with University Technology Mara in September 2005 via the Faculty of Chemical Engineering. It provides service to consultancy companies, various industry, government bodies, private companies, and university on environmental and health sampling and testing. So this is all for the environmental impact assessment. Thank you. I hope you will learn something about this. Thank you.